And it's lights out and away we go here in Formula Sundays. Through the final chicane and the AlphaTauri hits the wall of champions. Hello everybody, and welcome to new season, new stream, I guess, of Formula Sundays. Hope y'all are doing fine. I am still scrambling to get so we're hopping into Australia, short quali. Also Herbie is by my side. May not have heard him yet.
Hello.
Scream if the audio settings are off in like anyway, because yeah, swap to OBS Teams so that we can multi-stream in the future. I have no idea why it doesn't work right now. The YouTube just doesn't want to connect right now. But yeah, I don't know. We will be living with Twitch stream for this weekend as also been reminded. Go guys, that's an
Quali clock just restart.
honestly, wouldn't be surprised.
Nobody is out of the pits yet. I'm very concerned that this lobby is broken.
Well, if there was a seagull or someone stream. No idea why this is not currently loading. At least we have 2 full grids, honestly. We have amazing signups. 40 signups overall here. So 40 active drivers. 19 of those here in Chile tonight. And I'm looking forward. Australia, very fun track. Especially with the added DRS zones. So I think could be in for quite a treat. 10 out of 10 stream, yeah, wallpaper stream. Yeah, just like scream whenever there's like anything wrong with audio or if frames are getting lost. Message still on my phone, so I don't need about the entire time. Okay, or Astral is just. So yeah, I think with that we should be set up at least for this challenger tip now. Okay. So yeah, excuse this mess a little bit. Which before I went live on my girlfriend's channel without ever having her stream key or anything, and I don't know why. So yeah, at least we're live on the right channel right now, and we're gonna be delivered a beautiful Challenger tier fest here. New season, new us, of course, but a couple of known faces are back here. I think most well, present, I guess, maybe. Ocean and Nitro, the exact same team from before. We have Tutor still in the Red Bull, now joined by Ninja Extremo. Who else do we have? DJ and Den, but they are now in the Mercedes instead of the Alpines. We have Monsieur Genier joining again, Astral again in the McLaren, but now with Martin, as Kingsman has moved up to Elite. Fanta is still in the Ferrari, teamed with Lewis this time. And yeah. Then a couple of newcomers. Solar, former part-time caster, I guess, in the last season, now trying his luck in the Williams. And a whole bunch of new sign-ups coming through here. Oh, Daddy in the Haas, of course. How could I have forgotten? Legend. I don't know why they moved that key. But yeah, no idea neither. Admins are clueless, clearly. But yeah, Fanta on pole so far. I'm not entirely sure. Herbie, are you there?
Yeah, I'm still trying to fix my laptop's fans currently.
Oh, okay, fair. So yeah, qualifying. Watching some of these hot laps. Currently, a lot of these people coming back in. A couple of drivers should be starting their outlaps soon. Let's see. Where are these guys? There is a Red Bull that is going to the pits, so is the Aston. So is Astral here. So the next one is gonna be Ladies gonna go in the pits as well. Then Martin is our next contestant for an onboard lap. So yeah. Let's have a look at that. Martin in the past, I think he's had pace to be up there at times, and has had great pace towards walls on other times. See if he can overcome his curse here. I wouldn't necessarily say this is a track where you can't hit walls much, because there is a bunch of dangerous spots where you can easily spin out and slide into a wall. But yeah, generally speaking, I feel like generally you should not be able to DNF into a wall here much. But what do I know? Martin has done it before. He might as well do it again. Looking very good here through the first two sectors. At least looking speedy. Not exactly sure if his times are good for Challenger tier level. Coming through the last sector here. Couple of right-handers, or right-handers. Right-angled turns left. And now on to the start-finish straight. And that's not gonna be pole, but at least P4. And decently puts himself in front of the two Haases. Let us see,
Okay.
Tutor, yeah?
I think I'm back. It is good to be here for such a sizable challenger too. Again, as you mentioned earlier, definitely lots of new drivers in Challenger this season, and a few in Elite as well. I did predictions earlier. I was wondering if you had some.
Honestly, I think Fanta is the strongest driver here. It was a really close decision to just put him into Elite. I do think he's going to be the favorite for the champion overall, but generally speaking, I think the AlphaTauris in the past have made it difficult for him quite sometimes. I feel like Martin can have a say as well on good days. I am not exactly sure. We have a couple of newcomers here in Challenger, so I'm not exactly sure how far forwards they can go. Flavio, for example, here in P3 right now, is new, such as Glenn Zelk as well in P5. Crush has only driven a few races in the last season, so I'm looking forward to see him maybe on some more time on track. We have the wild card, I guess, Talanara here. Tiancha Mum has picked up the game recently, and I'm very curious if she can get up to pace with these Challenger tier drivers.
Yeah, she's invalidated her first flying lap attempt, so she won't be setting a lap time anytime soon. Also not setting a lap time yet, Nitro, who, as you mentioned, one of these AlphaTauris could win this race. My prediction had Fanta top, pretty much for similar reasons to what you said. Fanta lost 3 races last season where he was P2 to Kingsman's P1. Of course, with Kingsman not being here anymore, that is in theory going to translate to a few more wins for him. Not a lot of winning experience for the rest of the guys, the odd win here and there, but certainly if someone other than Fanta wins today, it could be a very new experience for Formula Sundays, which obviously you'd expect for it being a new season, but you know, it's not quite like the elite tier where the top guard has remained and we'll continue to see them perform well. There's always change in Challenger.
Yeah, sort of, right? Like, you can't promote. If you win Challenger, you're pretty much set to race an elite regardless. So, yeah, like, yes, you can say Kingsman dominance could bore people last
Even
season.
Tiancha has gone up as well, though.
Yeah, true. Tiancha has grinded her heart out as well. Yeah, I mean, there are a couple of new challenges approaching here. Randro putting his car in P3 as well. DJ, I didn't have in mind that he was quite as high in the last season than he's currently sitting in P4. So a couple of these new guys could potentially offer a lot in the fights for wins as well. But for now, let's put our eyes towards one of the old guard, if you will. Nitro here, about to finish his lap, joined I think last season, and had a pretty decent season at that. So coming across the line, oh, this could be good here. Oh, and it is good. Provisional pole for Nitro.
Tell me a little bit about the track then. I see 16 turns. How many DRS zones?
Is in fact, wait, is it 4? It's 4. Yeah, half the track is pretty much a DRS zone. Even though I'm not entirely sure, I thought they deleted the one in Sector 2 at some point because it was too dangerous. Apparently they didn't. So Melbourne, Albert Park here, the track has undergone some huge changes in 2022, I think, where they made the apex of a lot of turns like a whole meter or 2 wider towards the inside, so like smoothed out a lot of the turns, made this turn here where Nitro just passed through a lot sharper, so you can brake harder and overtake better into it, and all around made it a little bit of a speedier track that is supposedly more easy on the overtaking side. So yeah.
So you're saying plenty of overtaking opportunities on this track then, is what I'm hearing.
I feel like the old opportunities aren't quite there as much anymore, but there's new ones. Like, I'm on board with Den right now. This thing had an entire chicane before and is now full speed, waiting for a good opportunity into this chicane here. However, this thing is very high speed as well, so it's rather dangerous. Instead, you could be taking this DRS straight right now and outbrake your opponent into this very tight turn. And then there is another 2 spots after the start-finish straight, and after the straight, after the start-finish straight. So into turn 1 and into turn 3, you can also very well send moves.
Well, we'll be keeping an eye out for that once the race begins. But at the moment in the quali session, it's Nitro and Fanta. In fact, the top 4 currently consist in all of returning drivers. The highest placed new driver is Randro in the Williams. Yeah, a little bit of a gap beyond the front row.
Yeah, the top 2 definitely in a little bit of a league of their own right now. But I do think people like Ocean, for example, can get into that area with the times. And it would be cool to see if there were some new people who could maybe like go up there a little bit as well. Uto, now a 10th up after Sector 1 here in his next hot lap attempt. He will certainly want to go a good bit higher than he currently is.
Well, he's up by 3/10 going into Sector 3, and that could put him potentially looking into the top 10, where Deddy and Den are currently sitting very close together times-wise.
Yeah. Yeah, so podium predictions, I think. If Martin has a good race here, he might just end up on that podium, but I can remember Ocean and Nitro being very strong around here last time we raced here. Oh my, 2-2 up to P7 here. But they both got taken out, I think. So they certainly will be out for blood, or rather out for points here tonight.
Yeah, hopefully they won't be out for blood. That's not something we condone here.
Yeah, unfortunately, unfortunately for some, I guess. Unfortunately for the content, for sure. The Spanish Inquisition completely retired. Neither Eric nor the twins are up to race this season. So we'll see if that has an effect on the amount of reports. Yeah, make of that what you will, yeah.
Flavio has just set a P8 worthy lap time in the Aston Martin.
Crush is coming across the line right now, will improve by 3.5 tenths up to P13 here. Not giving him many positions, but well, I guess he'll take it. Astral, I think, did not improve much on his previous attempt. Now trying to run again. There was a little bit of a Weave and Williams there ahead of him. Both of them, I think, are on an out lap. So a little bit of a lack of awareness. But I don't think Astral has lost too much. Let's see the delta. 0.02 down. It's not ideal. Invalidated now anyways. Ocean? Yeah, Ocean, I think, might be on odd lap. And I did not see Delta.
He's up. He's up on this time. He's up if he's behind, right?
No, you're down.
I always get that wrong.
Well. He ends his run regardless.
He's not doing a better lap, let's put it that way.
Yeah, fair. Fortunately, can't quite see the timer as to how long. Oh, 40 seconds. Okay, of course you would rather try and get one more run in. Randro is doing so too. He is only a little bit more than 1/10 behind Martin here, so a very minor improvement could give him up to 2 positions here. Formation lab on? Yes, formation lab is indeed on.
Oh, new rule?
Apparently they tried it in pre-season and it worked.
Oh boy, well that fills me with confidence.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I would expect that one of the most core features of every F1 game for the past 10 years is working after a year of release of said
This is
game.
true.
It's a short quali, right? Yes, it is. Only one session of 18 minutes. Oh, and Randro does, in fact, find the 1.5 tenths even more to go up to P3. Let's see what Fanta is cooking. Fanta is not cooking an improvement. In fact, cooked his front wing in a wall. And Nitro's out on Inters.
DJ is not going to improve on their time either.
Oh, Martin is though. He's a 10th up on his time after Sector 2.
Mr. Gagnier is crossing the line in P14.
Are slightly behind Lewis as well.
We've got Solar next, and he also improves on his time by 8 tenths. That gets him into 15th.
Let's see. Martin here, last turn for him. Probably almost last turn of the qualifying. And that looks like an improvement. It's not enough to gain him an actual position. And, well, last but not least, there's going to be Ocean. Go Fuel going into the pits here. And, ending the qualifying. Oh boy, I sure...
It seems like the top guys stuck their time fairly early in the quali session.
Yeah, I think Fanta was literally on his first run, right?
You don't see that too often.
Rapid does that sometimes.
Well, it doesn't count if it's your only run, though.
Fair. Yeah, but yeah, he couldn't improve. Speaking of your only run, I think Tolnara there had 2 runs of like 4 laps each and has not managed to get a valid lap time in, which does not necessarily raise my hopes for the race. Can't lie.
Well.
But well.
Yeah.
Here we are. Nitro, Phantominum, and then Randro in the top 3. Martin and Ocean following up. Daddy in the Haas here, honestly, has been improving steadily in the past, and from being like around the top 10 only in Challenger, it's now really moved up into a best of the rest position. Followed by DJ, Tutor, and Flavio, and Randro is gone. Oh god. He's probably gonna get disqualified, I'm afraid to say, because the game doesn't like that. So yeah, I'm gonna try to get him back in as soon as possible, but we'll see if that's possible.
Oh dear. We will shortly prepare ourselves for the first race start of Formula Sunday Season 15. Am I right in thinking that Elite may start a little bit late based on the knock-on effect of Challenger starting late now?
Nah, we only really were, like, usually we wait until 5 past anyways, and I think we started lobby at like 7 past.
Okay.
Yeah, man, can't.
Someone is probably unhappy right now.
But tabbing out apparently gets me into the menu.
Obviously, why wouldn't it?
Well, escape didn't work. So, I did invite him. He has joined. Well, if I am aware of the bugs going on in this game, I sure hope he can take control of his car right now. His AI starting on soft here is apparently a widely spread strategy, I guess. And yeah, formation lap, man. We didn't have
Yeah,
to bridge
they're
2
forming.
minutes for a while. Usually it's just, oh yeah, we loaded into the session. Oh fuck, we're gone already. Sheesh.
They're mostly on softs. DJ has chosen to start on hards,
Yeah.
and we've got a little cluster of drivers in the middle of the grid that has gone for mediums. One stopper,
Yes,
presumably.
sir. I think so. This should be soft medium territory, which is
So what's
why.
DJ up to?
Yeah, I think he's.
No, he's on hards, not inters.
No, well. Odd wrong choice. Americans. What do Americans have to do with that? DJ American.
Yes,
Oh,
both Mercedes drivers are American.
okay. Oops. Did not know.
Americans like it hard.
Oh, maybe. What the fuck
I've got
is
them all
a
figured out.
kilometer? Hey, it is Mikey in the chat. Aren't you supposed to be racing, man? What's going on?
He blamed it on exams.
Ah, yeah. That's
So, you
just
know.
cope.
Of course, he's here watching the race anyway.
Yeah.
Am I right?
Yeah. This is the thing I learned to not do anymore. I used to just forbid me doing nice things when like exams and stuff were up. And then you just sit around and procrastinate anyways, but you are not having fun doing it. And you might as well do the nice things instead. And yeah, you still waste the time either way, so...
Exams on Sunday evenings. Honestly, true. That's unusual.
Yeah, right. So sometimes I do spit truth. Bro, what are these guys doing?
Foreman? Wait. Hold up. What's going on here?
I don't know, man. The cameraman sure is drunk. Hello?
I don't know what this is.
Wem can't see his grid slot. Yeah, that is unfortunate. His game is glitched. Yeah, I see, man. There is a wild horse driving around. What is going on? Yeah, okay. Hey, guys, don't worry. Formation laps aren't broken.
What do you mean? The Haas has just gotten off to a really good start.
Yeah, indeed, he has. He has.
Okay.
Ha!
I think the lobby's broken, guys.
Yeah, I don't know why he's continuing though. Like, what? Huh? Your grid slot isn't coming up, buddy. Turn around, man. Did you tap out? When? Oh yeah, I did tap out. Shit. To
Oh my
re-invite
God.
Randro, but that was before the formation lab.
Doom, you've doomed us all.
Yeah, my bad. Sorry. Well, that broke it. Oh, I'm sorry. I can't. Yeah, my bad. My bad. I played the game. Shit. Wouldn't have known that this breaks it.
Participation from you. It's outrageous.
Yeah, lobby restart. Zack. Screenshot. Op. Bing bong. Just gonna park this at skill. Here we go. Alright, boys. Get out.
Does that include me? I guess it does.
Yeah, man. You can cast an empty lobby. I don't mind.
I don't know, man. This Haas is still going.
Well. Yeah, before I have to tab out, can someone tell the guys to leave and rejoin? Bro, this game is such a joke.
About this potential delay to the Elite tier starting.
Nah.
What are we
We're
saying?
fine. These guys are just gonna speed run. Invite friendos. Ah, no, actually, settings.
Wait, I'm still in the session. I swear I left it already. Okay, never mind. It's actually business no longer Herbin live in 4K.
Business is indeed not Herbin. So
When the business stops Herbin.
Oh man. Isn't this? Oh man. So, Mikey, in the chat, man, you've heard the truth spilled to you earlier.
Thoughts?
Just join, man. Start last, go fast. Is what they say.
I have unread mail. Oh no, we're gonna have to set the grid again.
Yeah, we're literally doing the gritty.
Does anybody have the grid? Do you have the
I
grid?
have, in fact, screenshotted the grid.
It's cold from you. Good job.
Sometimes a genius.
Sometimes the brain does work.
Well. As long as I don't have to remember anything, my brain's braining. This is probably how I got through uni so well. I never learned. I'm just good on impro on the spot. Year-long practice of forgetting. Who do we miss? It's Triplix here.
What about me? Oh, never mind. I do have a notification. I love getting an invite before the drivers. Take that, guys.
Dude, we had raclette today.
That is a completely foreign word to me. You're gonna have to
Yeah,
elaborate.
I think it's a Swiss
Which?
thing.
Damn.
Initially, and
You've been
also
playing basketball, my G?
initially a swish. We also like 4 people food. Now you just like you are seriously cooking. Yeah, my. Oh
Raw
damn,
seek.
voice crack. 18. No, but it's basically like you have a little pans and like a grill sort of thing. And we're missing 2 drivers. And then you just put stuff on there and like grill it, but it's like inside your house and the entire house smells. It's kind of pain. Just wanted to share that real quick.
Okay. It's not very cash money.
Yeah. Why I don't do this often, because I actually hate it. Ocean.
Who is missing? Well, you, presumably.
Oh. It is true. He is missing. 2. Well, so far I have everybody. So. May see who's gonna be the one missing. Oh, it's Ninja. SMH, my head.
Ninja was hiding, living up to their name.
For real. So let me give him a little wake-up call. Bing bong. Surprising how my first race here has my worst track, Shanghai. Man, you could change this. You have it in your hand. You could just join right now. Nobody is stopping you. I think. We're not gonna be the devil on your shoulder. you do learn for your exam. Surely this is more important. Imagine putting your long-time career future over Formula 7.
Couldn't be me. That's why I'm here.
Urban. Alright then. Oh. 43. I think the race takes about half an hour, so yeah, slight delays on the elites thingy are possible.
My bad.
Don't you want to make it full
manifested it by
dry? Dude,
accident.
are people crying about the weather again? It's Australia. Surely it's gonna be full dry.
Honestly, if it rains in Australia, you should just appreciate the act of God that has occurred.
I did make it dry now.
Chicken.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to anger my drivers, my little babies.
He wasn't willing to get the smoke.
Ah, yeah. Well. Guess who will be willing to get the smoke soon?
Challenger tier drivers?
I hope so. No, I hope not so.
Explain further.
There is a certain smokable thing being legalized. About to.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna have to explain further.
I don't think I have to. Let's say we're getting the Dutch experience.
Ah, okay.
Ah.
Is this something that you would partake in?
I don't know. I have, of course, never done this before. And would never do that. And you shouldn't do this neither. At least not if you're under 18.
Yes, sir.
Now, this is actually my standpoint. I would love it. It's better than alcohol. But, dude, I have friends that got their brains fried so hard because they did this stuff too early. And it's like irreversible damage. And yeah, just wait until you're adult, man. Please. Not worth it.
Yeah. Emotional
Oh no.
damage.
Oh, we have Mikey D-Boy as Mikey Da-Boy. It's different accents of the world.
Who calls himself D-Boy?
Yeah, true, right?
I've never heard of that before.
D-Boy Samuels. Yeah, nobody watches football. It's all good though. Yeah, I better hope so. Quitting over a spelling mistake. Alright then. There should be Formation Lab. At some point. I didn't tap out, I promise. Oh, DJ has gone from hard to medium again.
He must have been listening.
Yeah. Be on a Sunday night, man.
What do you mean, Kingsman? It's meant to be on.
Yeah, it's meant to be on. If it glitches, won't be surprised. Dude, people were telling me it's safe. If it crashes twice, I'm gonna crash some people.
Damn.
Might have to replace the entire admin team. Everyone who was present in preseason, you're now banned permanently.
Oh boy, it's my time to shine.
Yeah. I've heard there's a great cup called the Stenny Cup that you can partake in.
You're not supposed to be promoting other competitions during our broadcast.
Oh, sorry. I've heard there's a great cup called the Elite Tier that you could potentially partake in.
Only if you don't suck, no.
Yeah, that's true.
Oh dear.
Yeah, I don't know.
We've been live for nearly an hour and we are yet to see a lap of racing.
That's true. F123 is a
You
hell
see
of a
the
game.
second formation lap though? Oh boy, I
Yeah.
do love it when the cars go.
But we just had formation laps. But what about the second formation lap?
Yeah, no, this one's better than the first one.
Yeah, true.
Because this
Everyone
time
is
the
alive
drivers are
still.
mad at each other.
Wait for all the safety cars. Yeah. Also, race is gonna be immediately red flagged as soon as we get green lights.
Is that a thing?
Oh no. This is why we don't have red flags on, because, well, the last time we had them on, we started the race twice and it got instantly red flagged.
Oh yeah. Well, I can see how that would be a problem.
It's bugged 100%, can't wait. Oh well, well, well.
Oh,
Oh no. There is an Alfa Romeo that has trouble parking. Okay, that's just the usual skill issue though. Alright. Lovely. Everybody is on the grid. And it's lights out. It's lights out. It's lights out.
and
Away we go.
Jump
We
start
have
from
two,
Tiplix.
yeah, Tiplix and Sean, two jump starts here coming out. And well, 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 it might as well have been a jump start because Fanta gets an amazing start here. Goes P1 already, Randro
Oh,
still
I
in
think
P3.
Ninja might be dead.
Yeah, there has been a coming together further down, I think. A couple of medium tire drivers there crashed out as well. Kingsman
Oh, there's a
joining, what's
huge
going on?
spin.
Yeah, is
Martin
it Astro?
spins.
Oh no, Martin, man, you found the wall too early.
Oh, you went sideways.
No, the Martin is smart. He knows he will find the wall anyways, and the earlier you do it, the more time you have to catch up. So yeah, Fanta easily chilling in P1 here, already a second gap, and now it's Randro against Nitro. 4 P2, and the Williams goes ahead, tries to defend, and does successfully do so, keeps Nitro behind for now. Tutor, definitely the big winner of the start, is already up to P4. I think he started P9, and the first lap chaos greatly benefited him.
Yes, and it certainly hasn't benefited Martin, who finds himself 3 seconds adrift at the very back already. That's going to be a fairly significant amount to make up, just because of the sheer amount of drivers that are in between, honestly, with 19 on the grid.
Yeah, I
It's a lot
feel
of people you got to overtake.
I feel like Martin could become the next Fabian. I say it now.
There can never be a next Fabian. There can only be one Fabian.
Yeah, that's true, but I don't know. I have a little feeling in my guts that even if he's gonna do well, he will be finding the wall somehow, or someone will show him the wall.
I did predict Martin to DNF. I'm a little, I'm low-key disappointed that he hasn't, which sounds evil, but it's true.
It has calmed down a little bit. DJ has gained a position, I think, as well on his mediums. Oh, and Monsieur Genier has retired. I am not entirely sure where. This chicane there, it seems like he spun out. Not entirely sure with if there was contact. I don't think you would spin there if you spin out. So I would suggest or think that it was probably some sort of rear end. But yeah, not the best
safety
start.
car.
Yes, it's good for Martin, of course, and honestly horrible for Sean, as he's still sitting on his drive-through, and you can't surf a drive-through under safety car. If Martin finds the rear end of a safety car, Fabian raises his head. I mean,
we will be there no matter what.
If I had a nickel for every time Fabian crashed into the safety car, I'd have 2 nickels, which isn't a lot, but it's weird that it happened twice. Nitro and Ocean are doing some position changing. I'm not entirely sure about that, if someone was off track there.
Tiplix with the 5-second penalty for speeding in the pit lane. I already regret predicting him to finish P10.
Are you aware of the fact of the Tiplix law?
I know he's Marcel Jan's cousin.
Yes, and he has picked up the game last week and played 4 hours and has no prior experience with
I mean,
Formula 1 games.
it was a content prediction, plus he was ahead
Okay,
of like
fair,
4
fair.
drivers that DNF'd.
That is true.
So, in terms of actual on-track results, I think he was only ahead of like 3 people.
Okay, I can respect that. I can respect that for sure. Well, the safety car is gonna be safety carring for another lap, I think.
I predicted Randro, Nitro, Martin, and Talanara to DNF.
Okay. Well, Randro and Nitro could still be coming together, of course, for the content. But yeah, Talanara might be a very good guess. I am not entirely sure if she has it in her to go all the way.
Yeah, especially with no real race experience. I mean, it's difficult to come into a full-on Formula Sundays lobby and hold your own in that situation.
That is true. However, I've heard that she got, like, probably the best coaching you can get on Formula Sundays. There was, like, times where she was practicing and there were, like, 8 people just coaching in the VC. Or it's just all backseat gaming. Ah, no, man. Formula 1 cars usually don't have backseats, but that would be fun, honestly.
If you were driving a bus, maybe.
Yeah.
The Formula bus. Is that a thing? Is there a league where buses race?
I
Probably not.
think there is at least one where trucks race.
Yeah, I know that there's a game for the truck one.
Wait,
So,
what?
yeah.
An entire game? Oh, man. And I thought we were stupid for buying F1 every year.
Can't believe we haven't been doing truck Sundays.
True.
That said, there is quite a sizable group of people that play Euro Truck Simulator, so if you started doing
Dude,
that,
I don't
there'd
get
probably
this.
be some.
This is literally, I don't know, man. Or communicating with...
Well, it's the same as any other simulator game, really.
Yeah, any other simulator in which you work, where you're like, bro, you can work during the day, man. You can just drive a truck and earn money doing that.
I mean, why do people fly planes in Flight Simulator?
Yeah, that's a different thing, I guess.
Right, Euro Truck Simulator.
Oh my god, I think Ericsson hit Flavio. Holy shit. Oh, Flavio, man.
Ericsson? Who the hell?
No, this is a reference to an incident where a driver crashed under safety car, just spins into the wall while warming his tires, and says, I think Ericsson hit us, and Ericsson was like 10 miles away, and Flavio just spun into a wall warming his tires.
Oh, okay.
So, yeah, Fanta takes it very slowly.
I want to know who actually hit Flavio.
I'm not sure if someone hit Flavio. It did look like it was on his own, but yeah, Fanta restart. Flavio in the pits, as just said. And I think everybody has followed up very nicely. Oh my god. And DJ there was pushed wide there briefly. Lost a lot of positions. Also the only one further up, or was the only one further up on the mediums. And oh boy.
There's a lot of position changing. What's going on?
This is a certified challenger tier moment.
Okay. I do see a few cars not on the track anymore.
Oh well. The safety car is safety carring, for sure. Yeah, Sean is never gonna serve his drive-through penalty.
Oh boy.
Yeah, a lot of people went side by side through turn 3 and then stayed side by side in turn 3 for a little while. A little, nice chatter. Oh my, what is going on down there?
Oh, Talanara has just rear-ended Ninja.
How is there like a 5-car pileup under safety car? Guys, please. My god. Talanara.
Good thing Talanara was ghosted.
Yeah, I was about to say. Just kill the man. put a car
Yeah,
against his head. What is going on? Okay, I was like, why is everyone on top changing positions, but they're pitting? Daddy doesn't pit. He knows there's going to be a third safety car immediately after this one.
Yeah, so Talonara has no front wing. I don't think Ninja is damaged, but he's going into the pits anyway. I mean, it's a safety car, so you might as well.
Yeah, Fabian, I thought ghosting is off as well. I'm gonna be real. I have no idea why she was ghosted there.
Yeah, Crush was ghosted when they went off track
Yeah.
as well.
Imagine.
Oh boy, what a first race of the season.
Yeah. Imagine
We've
real
seen
life.
2 formation laps, 4 safety car laps, and
1.5
1
laps
lap
of
of real
racing.
racing. Yeah.
And
Now it really has been an hour, and Elite is due to start in 15 minutes.
oh shit. This is vintage Challenger tier. Can't lie. Really reminds me of that one race in Azerbaijan. Just laughed at the sheer stupidity that we were getting the safety cars with. It was a race where it was, I think, 18 laps, and 12 of those were safety car laps. And Con back then had 6 pit stops in the first 12 laps.
Okay.
Oh boy. Do you know what happened? Who killed who? We didn't quite see it, honestly. I am not entirely sure who exactly was killing who.
Yeah, no, there was just a lot of death in general.
Yeah, there were like, to be fair, we had like 2 6-car pileups or something. Oh, what are you doing, guys? Yeah, that severe collision, I saw that, and I have no idea what either of these guys planned.
Times like these, you really wonder, what are we doing here?
Honestly, racing or people?
What did you have for breakfast today, dude?
I did have a oatmeal brownie
Ooh.
of like baked oats with like a little bit of peanut butter and cocoa. Very, very nice.
That does sound nice.
Just now I had a similar thing because apparently diet is now going to be a thing that I can't really avoid. But
No.
at least the woman makes very tasty breakfast and stuff. So I won't complain. It's lovely. Safety cars in, even better.
Things you love to see.
Yeah, for real, for real.
And only one driver dead, so when Cars Law talking.
Yeah, true. Safety car's just over, so I'm sorry. Maybe next safety car. Oh! Ninja might have just murdered a man. What was going on there?
Well, we look forward to another very slow race restart from Fanta. The drivers behind him are kind of struggling to stay behind him currently.
Yeah, I don't know. Just don't press accelerator too hard. That hard.
We nearly had 3 wide there exiting the turn because of it.
You are not even allowed to go side by side with anyone, as Fanta has picked up the pace now, and
Has he?
well, yeah, he has before the turn even, but Randro has spotted it very well. Is now already side by side and into the lead here. That was a very good reaction by Randro here. And oh my god, Sean legit got disqualified now because he didn't surface a drive-through, but he couldn't surface drive-through. Because there were safety cars the entire time.
Oh.
Oh, that's so sad.
Oh, man.
I'm very sorry for you, man, but at the same time, you jumped to start, so, like, what did you expect? A plasma TV?
A plasma TV. Oh, yeah.
So, Ocean and DJ going at it. And I think Ocean is gonna go through here. Yep. And
Ocean
into
man.
P5. Yeah, take me to the land. But you understand. Solar here running very wide. Has also a damaged front wing that he didn't change on the safety car apparently. Is also on relatively fresh heart, so I think he's gonna go to the end on these. Gonna be a tough time for him with the poor grip and downforce that he has to work with. An interesting change for next year. Not gonna be for this game, of course, but well, in about 3 months, of course, will be implemented. In the future, we will have DRS activate after the first lap after safety car and not after 3 laps. So we get more racing action sooner, but actually Martin doesn't even need DRS. Just completed a very clean move into turn 3 there.
Well, Ninja has become the latest deceased driver.
Yeah, it does look like he did purposefully retire though. Not accidentally. Daddy has been dropped far down the order with all the safety car shenanigans. Let's see, Glenn should be making moves here as well, yeah. Off tires, is now getting past Ocean. Where is DA? Already behind Martin as well, yeah. Just at the start of this lap, I think we've seen him being overtaken by Ocean, and Martin seemingly having good pace too. So, DRS enabled. Gonna be active for... oh god, for when? Not this second DRS zone sort of thing, but on the back 2 straights. There's gonna be DRS again, so potential moves on the line for the lead here, maybe even. Hunter is very close behind Randro.
Yeah, he's got 44% in the tank, which could be enough.
Yeah, we're gonna hop on board even real quick. Let's see it from his perspective. He is gaining, at least on the times. I do think, yeah, he's lifting now. To instead...
Good closing off though from Randro.
Yeah, but I think, yeah, Fanta kind of missed the exit and also the first apex by quite a bit. His plan was to go into this turn, but yeah, just simply a little bit too far away to make that move. Let's see if he can do it on the start-finish straight or even into turn 3. He's not using ERS at all neither. I think this straight is just to gain grounds. And then right here is going to be a potential move, unless there is a virtual safety car. Let's see. Oh yeah, Astral is not really having much of a front wing, I'm gonna be real.
Well,
I'm not entirely sure who and where this coming together was.
we're now over halfway through the race, if you can call it a race. Might just be a driving exhibition at this point.
Yeah.
Oh boy, look at the cars go.
Yeah, Formula Sundays
stop.
Formula Sundays is where Drive to Survive got their name from.
Drive to drive.
Yeah. Survive to survive, guys.
Survive to drive?
I hope so. Well, I don't know, Fanta does not quite look like he is either willing or in range to make an overtake on Randro so far. I'm not sure
He's
if
got
that
plenty
is
in the
like...
tank though. He might go for it on this start-finish straight.
He's still not using any. I wonder if it's again gonna be like a setup for turn 3, or whether he's just being chilling behind Randro here. But no. Yet
Kingsman has
again.
left the session. When was Kingsman in the session?
Oh lord, Randro has left the session.
Ooh.
That is gonna be pain.
This could cause death.
Could cause time loss problem. But my boy Randro is also not there. He is.
Well, Phantominum could... he hasn't taken his opportunity yet, but here comes the DRS zone, and he is in overtake mode. Surely he will get past the AI of Randro.
The thing is, the AI is absolutely busted on the straights.
Ooh! And there's contact, and Fanta goes off. And here comes the third place driver, Nitro, but it looks like Fanta will at least survive, but he is going to lose more positions there.
And he has front wing damage now. AI not respecting the other drivers much as usual. And that's gonna be a tough race now for Fanta all of a sudden. Finding himself going wide.
Am I correct in thinking that you're still responsible for the actions of your AI?
Yes, sir. There is a paragraph now freshly added, as this wasn't the case in the past, that even though you are like responsible, your penalty might be reduced, depending on if it is a genuine disconnect, as this was, for example, and he rejoined pretty much as fast as he could, or if you just leave because you can't be asked.
Yeah, that makes sense. A reasonable attempt to regain control, pretty much. Well, regardless of what may happen to him penalty-wise at the end of the race, this has worked out quite nicely for Randro because he remains top and his key contender is now 13th.
I'm not sure if he's back yet, but
he is back.
He's losing position. Triplix retired.
Oh. Damn, and he was P10 as well.
Oh boy, yeah, he has spun at the same place, sort of, that Monsieur Genier has. So, Alfa Romeo really not feeling this corner today.
How has Astral ended up back here, by the way?
He has lost his entire front wing. Just
it's quite bad, can't argue that.
Yeah. He caused the virtual safety car with whatever crash he had.
How are we doing on tyres then? Is anybody still needing to pit legitimately, or
no,
are we going to the end?
Everybody has been in, and I think everybody can sort of beat.
Yeah, the oldest tyres I'm seeing here are the 8-lap mediums that Randro, Tutor and Ocean are sitting on, but I think that's fine, isn't it?
Yeah, I think 14 laps is not quite what you would want, but you can do it. Like, it's like 12 or 13, I would assume that these things...
Flavio's gone.
Yeah, but where's that? Oh, he must have spun on the curb here.
Oh
my god, and Fanta as well, he probably ran into him. Let's see, yeah, it looks like it. Admittedly though, like, I mean, I get that you're like showing that you have balls by just not reacting if there's a yellow flag at all, but you're supposed to slow down if there is a yellow flag and maybe take some caution. I don't know. Just not done in league racing at all, because nobody can die if you just run into a sitting rack in the track. Yeah.
Can you believe this, Doom? 6 drivers have DNF'd. And the 4 drivers that I actually predicted to DNF are still going.
Imagine only the 4 drivers finish. Oh, dude. Yeah.
So basically, if I predicted you to DNF, it's actually a positive. It's a positive sign. So Lauda, MQ, and Hemils, if you're watching, you're gonna have a good elite race apparently.
Wait, are they driving elite?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, no. Oh, yeah, sorry. Of course, yes. I don't know.
You don't know the
My
elite
brain
grip
had,
for real.
my brain heard different names. But yeah, anyways, Randro has just retaken the lead. We had a yellow flag somewhere. Oh, yeah, Martin, he has done it again. Ain't no wall he hasn't seen. And there goes his decent P5 finish.
Straight and walling. Walling out.
Was the inspiration for the movie Wall-E.
Is this Cars Law?
I don't know, this is Pixar, right? So same thing.
Just Pixar Law.
Hey, Pixar just had bangers after bangers, can't lie. Name one bad Pixar movie.
Encanto.
Nah, honestly, I've heard this one is kind of good as well. I've seen it, like, myself, passively, as my girlfriend was watching it. And I kind of was like, okay, these guys are kind of stupid though. But apparently it is still a good movie. I don't know. Oh, I don't know, guys. You can say, oh, well, lapped car didn't get out of the way there, but you kind of have to respect that the car exists. The Tutor just completely drove Talnara into a wall there. And here comes Daddy. Around the outside of Tutor. That's not cool. Woof! Okay. Almost finding the wall as well. Was scary. But it's gonna be Glenn, I guess, who's gonna have a go at Tutor first. Wasn't possible for me to do the drive-through penalty because of the safety car. Yeah, I saw.
We agree.
It's unfortunate. I think what you could have done is serve it immediately, like with the safety car come in as well, because I think it counts that as like one time going past the pits. So this is also the reason why the third lap of your thingy has passed, but you can't serve it under safety car. And dude, I guess it's just mega unfortunate, man. Really unlucky for you. But there's plenty of races to hopefully get a better experience.
Yeah, that's just Formula 1 apparently.
Yeah, the game is just sometimes gaming weirdly. Even though in this case it was gaming correctly.
Sometimes maybe good, most of the time shit.
Yeah. Because I think Triplix there, he was able to serve it as well, but he did it before the first safety car, of course. Randro might be going for another move here. Kinda looks like he's all over the place there behind Nitro. But I think the Hearts at some point shouldn't be at a big disadvantage. These two will have an interesting fight though, unless anybody catches a corner cut penalty, and then this suspense is gonna be unsuspended very quickly. Who else do we have? Daddy could still make a move on Tutor maybe. Alonara speeding the pit lane. This was a exit here for Randro. He's gained a lot. Great, but not. 31 viewers, by the way. Oh, I don't have the count open. Hope y'all.
Welcome viewers. We're very sorry.
Yeah, well. Soft stream. Good viewership, as usual. Nah, but stay around for Elite for sure. I'm looking very forward for this. A lot of new high quality drivers coming in, and of course, seeing the Chelly legends that Kingsman and Tiancha, for example, are moving up in the world. Having a go.
I'm just always here for my boy Cherry. I predicted him to finish in points and he didn't like that.
I predicted him to win.
No, I'm not coping that hard.
Everybody else DNFs. Oh, can we get a move here? Man, that he's really taking a good sniff there of the Red Bull rear. But it's not going past. Martin with the fastest lap is going to be P10, so an extra point for him inbound as well, as Randro takes the lead here in the third DRS zone of the circuit, rather the 0.5th, yes. And he's going to have DRS for another run here as we approach the final lap, and I think arguably P2 is where you want to be in this final lap with the 4 DRS zones. You have all the advantage in the world all the time. Well, it's about 2 opportunities that you have to make up that P1 again and then hold it until the end.
Oh, Daddy is very close to Tutor again. Be careful. I hear Red Bull takes your wings.
You golly. So, Nitro staying behind here. Let's just jump on board here. Getting a good run out. Dude, what are you gonna do with your 76% ERS, my guy? Use it already. It's like the last lap. You're not gonna even be able to use all of this.
He's going for the start-finish straight overtake on lap 20. Gotta respect it.
Yeah, I think the next zone is really where it has to happen. He better presses that button now. Keeps it pushed down all the way. Lara there getting out of the way as Randro, I don't think will be in range here for the overtake just yet. A lot of desyncing going on there, but I think Nitro's safely through. Or is he? Randro
No,
could be coming back,
not.
going on the grass here slightly, but I don't think he's going to be in range for another move. He does also not have the energy levels.
Oh no!
Oh, that there's contact. Disaster struck there. And Nitro gonna be spinning around here, trying to salvage P3 at least, as the Haas of Glenn coming through here in a second. Going past and going ahead. He's gonna get back to P3 at least, I guess, with the time penalty that Glenn Zelk has. But this was a win in Nitro's book, and that was, well, abruptly taken away by Randro there.
Yeah, there's going to be some measure of penalties coming for Randro, I think, between the AI incident and what's happened at the end there. So it could well be Ocean's race win after all of that.
Yeah, most likely, I think. So, curious. Tutor also getting past Glenn Zelk as well there in the end. Time penalty there benefited him greatly. Daddy staying behind Tutor in the very end, and well, last car on track, Stola there. Coming over the line in 11th. Not that long into the F1 games as well, so I think a decent showing for him so far.
Well, Glenn is picking up driver of the day for his drive into, what was it, P5?
What?
Glenn, driver of the day.
Yeah, I think he was 5th. I am not sure where he qualified though. I think it was outside the top 10.
So that's the first race of the season done and dusted.
Yeah.
What did we think?
Currently, we don't think.
Okay.
Quote Ferrari engineers, but yeah.
Yes.
It was a proper
Pinocchio.
wild one. I guess the podium is deserved. The constellation of the 3, but I guess the order would have been different without that last lap crash.
And Sparrow fought for Fanta, who probably would have won the race had it not been for the incident he was involved in.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. I guess I don't know, step on a rake and it slaps you in the face. Who is at fault?
The rake.
Okay, if that's your take, then
The rake
fair
shouldn't have
enough.
existed.
In the first place. Yeah, okay. In this case, yeah.
Should be allowed to step where you want, man.
Yeah. Flavio there, killing Fanta shamelessly with his corpse. Anyways. You see the results here, man. You can read. Martin gets fastest lap in P10. Banging race, banging finish. A little bit of a shame there for the top positions for real, but well, it is what it is. I'm just gonna tab out and load the game real quick and go into we
Oh man, we need it.
yeah, we really need it. And then we hopefully have some nice elite action. So see you in a couple of minutes.